like a Charizard.
Dude, that's been going through my head since you've been playing it.
The song's actually trash.
It's catchy.
It's
I
good.
mean, I
It wa-
guess, but not like a good.
It was good at the con,
It's
just because the whole
people-
crowd
It was,
liked it.
Yeah, it was better.
It was in the right crowd.
Okay, if money, time, or can't remember what the other one was, but basically, what would you pursue if you didn't have any those kind of limitations?
So we didn't have to worry about money or time. What would we pursue?
Correct.
Huh.
experiences, probably.
What kind of experiences?
Probably just traveling, learning more about each culture, I'd say. Because that's sort of what I want to do now. I want to go around and experience and learn more about the world.
You want to go visit ruins then?
Probably. Sounds pretty cool to do.
Hell yeah.
I agree. Travel probably, and then just healthy family. I don't know. Land.
Would you like want to go off grid with your entire family then, per se?
I don't know how off grid I'd like to be. Like I don't like being that far from normal places.
You don't want to be full homesteading it.
No, because like even my grandma's cabin, the closest place is like 45 minutes away, and that's a drive to go get groceries,
Mhm.
and it's another small town that
Yeah,
like
living.
I like a Walmart
Yeah.
close by, but
Yeah, living rurally, it's got its challenges. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not bad. The quiet's nice. You know, being able to just not have to deal with other people
Mhm.
it's a huge plus. Plus it just like feels cleaner just being out there. But yeah, having to drive half an hour one way just to get some groceries really does suck.
yeah. Because could you imagine forgetting something?
I have.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
have.
that's terrible. I don't want to cook for you.
That's crazy.
You're just
The
gonna
amount
eat
of
white
times-
people, white people, white people.
Where is my endorsement?
Yeah, that
anyways?
is true. You know, I'll probably get it with some mac and tuna.
Oh, here we go.
Dude, I'm
DL.
telling you,
Mm.
don't knock it till you try it. I mean, if you don't like tuna, it makes sense, but you could try it. Her dad don't like it either, just because he doesn't like warm tuna.
Oh, it's warm?
Well, yeah.
I'm not eating cold mac and cheese.
I don't know what you eat.
Honestly,
You're
cold
white.
mac's not that like crazy of a thing. I don't like it.
No, it's not crazy, but I'm not gonna choose to eat cold mac and cheese.
I don't know how
You
you'd
heat
eat
it up.
I
You
don't
cook the
even
mac
know.
and cheese. You throw the can of tuna in there. Some salt, some pepper.
Dude, I forget the debit card, the fucking gift cards I have in my wallet all the fucking time.
Just like with that
What a
Buffalo Wild Wings one.
Yeah. Look, he has a Pizza Hut. I bet he asks to go to let's eat at Pizza Hut one
Nah,
day.
Pizza Hut has trash pizza, dude.
I love Pizza Hut.
It's not bad.
Nah, dude.
It's number 2 on my list.
Papa John's, Domino's, Little Caesars.
I'd have to say it's
I take
number.
them all.
I'd have to say number one.
I'm between Casey's and
Well,
Pizza Hut.
To me, the only places there is Casey's and Pizza Hut. Papa John's is the
Dude,
next
Hunt
closest, and that's
Brothers
half an
is
hour
goated
away.
fucking pizza.
Never had that. I've heard of it.
Which
It
one?
goes-
Just have some.
Oh,
Brothers pizza.
is that all they serve? Like, is that the only brand they serve?
Yeah,
then
everything.
I probably-
Everything in the hot box.
Then I've probably had it.
Hunt Brothers.
I've had I think their breakfast pizza, which is really good.
Yeah, I don't know anything
love
about their breakfast
breakfast
pizza,
pizza.
but just their standard pizza's
Was
so
it
good.
the taco pizza at Casey's? Oh my god.
I didn't like
It's
that
so
when
good.
you.
I'm not crazy for a taco.
I love it. Now it goes either Casey's or Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, Papa John's, Domino's.
Damn.
I've only had Domino's once though, so that's
This
not.
is good.
I'll be honest,
For
I don't
me-
understand why people like Casey's pizza so much, because the one time I had it, I didn't care for it.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm like.
I love
For
it.
me-
Ooh, what about Pizza Ranch? They got some good pizza.
I've never been to
Never
Pizza
Yeah,
been.
They got good
Which is
everything.
crazy because I work a mile and a half away.
They got good,
from
dude.
Pizza
Their
Ranch.
mashed potatoes, their chicken, it's all really good to me. But
Yeah,
that's
for
my
me-
opinion. So you guys probably don't like it.
For me, Pizza Hut's at the
Yeah, I
fucking
don't like it.
bottom nowadays. Like, I don't know why. Their pizzas have just gone downhill. They're greasy, they're sloppy, their cheese is bad.
You gotta have grease.
Well, yeah, I don't mind grease.
I don't like
but,
their
like, I'd take a fucking Red Baron over goddamn Pizza
they've-
Hut nowadays.
cheaped up on their breadsticks.
That too.
They used to be the long ones.
Mhm.
So now if you want 10, you get 5 long ones, and they cut them with the Ys.
Yep.
So you get 10
Mm.
half.
Yeah. And
Fucking,
even their breadsticks aren't that good anymore.
oh, I love
I'll take some Little Caesars crazy bread over.
it. And see, and I think
Oh,
Little Caesars
yeah.
crazy bread has went downhill.
I mean,
I feel like there used
Yeah.
to be a lot more like garlic on it. Or is that the season they put on?
probably.
Butter and like Parmesan.
Let's say
on it.
you would know.
Yeah, I used to work there.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Shit. What was the question again?
If you didn't have to worry about money or time,
Oh, that's right.
what would you pursue?
Yeah, and y'all said traveling.
Yeah, travel, good family health.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely do some traveling too. There's so many places I want to see in this world. The other thing is definitely if money wasn't an issue, is pursue racing more. Do that, like definitely make that like my main hobby because I've always loved that. I always want to
Car or motorcycle?
probably car, but I definitely wouldn't do just car. I think motorcycle. Motorcycle stuff would be cool too. But
Would you go to Isle of Man ever?
oh yeah, I'm gonna visit Isle of Man one year at some point in my life. Anyways, that's one of the main like big bucket list items. And hopefully I don't see one of the 2 guaranteed fatalities every year type stuff.
Would you ever get into drifting?
Drifting? Oh yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
want to.
The drifting's cool.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't. I've never. I only watched it because of Victory Outdoor Services. He got
Really?
invited by like one of the most famous ones.
Hmm?
I can't remember his name. One of the most famous drifters invited him to like ride along with them. I didn't realize how close they get like side by side.
Oh,
It's
and they're
crazy.
Oh yeah, they'll bang doors.
Yeah, I don't remember the dude's name. He's like one of the most famous ones.
Japanese dude or American
No,
dude?
I think he's
or-
American.
I don't know. T-Pain's a huge name in the drift community.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah, he's
That's-
huge. Um, yeah, T-Pain started. Well, he's had a drift car for a number of years now, and then he's just kind of gotten more and more involved. Now he's like a big name in Formula Drift, which is like the main like competitive series about it. I don't think he's an actual driver. I think he's just involved.
Mm, okay. That makes sense.
But yeah, Adam LZ. That's a huge name.
I don't know.
I was gonna say I could just start listing off names.
I feel like I would recognize the name if I heard it, but maybe he's not as popular as I thought. It
If
don't
you
matter.
find the name,
It don't matter. I could try.
What would you
I don't feel
pursue?
like it's that important.
I'd probably want to.
Talking to the mic.
There's another train coming in.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, hurry up.
I'd probably want to like get a little bit into more like homesteading, I guess. Start to learn to live off the earth a little bit better, because I feel like as a society and as a globe, we've gotten a little too far off of that.
Shut up.
I would not homestead. I wouldn't do it. It's a cool idea. I see people do it, and I'm like, that's cool for them. I would homestead.
No, I want to explore something with Connor. So you said you wouldn't want to do homesteading. Why exactly?
It's just not for me. I mean, it's not. I don't have like a reason against it. Don't need to start another. Have another group of people angry at me.
Do it. We got your back.
But I legit don't have a reason for not wanting to. It's just like I just don't want to. I like the convenience of modern day life, for its pros and cons, and kind of isolating myself and doing everything myself is just not something I'm interested in doing. It's like the same reason as like owning rental properties. We've talked about that before. There's a lot of benefit to owning a rental property, but I see all of the cons and I'm like, I don't want that. Just don't want it.
Yeah,
That's fair.
it's a long run thing for
Mhm.
sure, and then it could still even go wrong very quick.
Oh yeah.
But I like see those people like on social media that like kind of like vlog their homesteading life and working on all their stuff that they do, and I think it's really cool. Like some of those people get really creative with the limited resources they
Yeah.
have on making stuff work, and it's cool. I respect their grind, but
See, I'd like to doing it
don't
to a
want
certain point.
Mhm.
But yeah, some people get so extensive with it, and I'm like, I could never. I don't think I could do it. Like just because I don't even feel like I'm that handy, and like at least like you know how to work on cars and stuff. Like I mean, I could YouTube, but
I was gonna
until
say I
it's
YouTube my way through everything.
I would say until I get stuff down, it's like I would struggle so much. But I want to do it.
Yeah. I'm not completely. I'm sort of with you too. There'd be too much to just maintain,
Mhm.
and you have to stay on top of it even if you don't really want to do that. So
I say I like it for the sense of purpose, like or not even purpose, but like it's like okay, now I got to do this. At least I'm more like when I've been laid off for work, I have no motivation to do anything because I don't get up because I don't have to go to work. So it's like it would at least be a nice thing. It's like, well, you got to get up, in the morning and do this, otherwise,
yeah,
Mhm.
otherwise your garden dies, or stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yep.
But yeah, to a certain point, it'd be like, I just want to lay down.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would never want to farm like a field. I feel like that would get way too stressful.
Oh no, I was talking more just like a big enough area to support you and your family. That's it.
Mm.
Because I feel like I would like the slower style of the life more.
Yeah.
Not needing to go do all the time. You can just take it at your own pace.
Mhm.
You know.
yeah,
But
Yeah, like I could never farm animals, raising animals. Even like, we were talking about chickens earlier. I even that's just like something I don't have any interest in doing. Because my parents have a whole bunch of animals. I mean, half a dozen equines, a pig, a whole bunch of animals. And I mean, it's cool. I like going out to my parents' house and I like seeing, all their animals. They're all friendly, but it's just so much work.
yeah,
You can never have a break. And if you wanted to do anything that meant spending the night, just one night somewhere else, you got to find somebody to take
Yep.
care of it all.
yeah.
And there's not a lot of people that are capable of doing that.
Yeah. See, and I want chickens, but I don't know how much further I'd go
yeah.
than
That's
chickens.
fair.
I mean, chickens are fairly useful though, because they do eat just about anything. You
Yeah.
just throw it out there, and then you get eggs, which are very good source of food.
Maybe turkeys. Turkeys are about the same as a chicken, really.
Yeah. And when the chicken stops laying eggs, just
See, and I was
Wring its
just talking to
neck.
Kyla about that today.
yeah,
I was like, "Could you do that?" And she's like, "Well, I have." And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know."
well, she can just take care of that part.
Well, yeah, that's fine. Well, because I've even thought like, man, it would be nice to buy some calves and raise them. But the problem is if they like
Yeah,
Yeah.
your parents, if they become a
Yep.
pet, then you're
Yep,
screwed.
yep. My parents had two pigs. My stepdad took one of them off and had it processed, and he felt so guilty that now, 3 years later, they still have the
I
second
say
one.
to me, it's a lot easier, like what me and my dad and brother did, and just we bought a whole beef. It's like I don't know the cow. I've never looked it in its eyes.
Yeah, like my grandpa that raises cattle for their business, he doesn't name them. He refuses
Oh
to
yeah, you can't.
Oh,
name his
yeah.
cattle because that's emotional attachment. The only identification he has for them is their little
Number.
number tag. You know,
Still, that might be too much. Like, oh, number 3.
Oh, dude.
I say, I'm
My
sure you're
third
used to
favorite.
it.
Oh yeah.
I say,
I've
it's pigs, right?
yeah gone through probably thousands of them.
I feel like at some point though, you start to like I guess detach and not want to form bonds
Oh,
with them.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You view them
I-
as a tool or a means to an end, but you still respect them, and I feel like it gives you a better concept of being wasteful with something because something gave its life for what you have, as
Yeah.
opposed to I bought it, it's not that good condition from the store, I chuck it. It's like you could have made it work, but you didn't.
Mhm.
You just wasted an animal's life essentially. But
See, and I haven't shot a deer yet because I've only went hunting once a couple years ago, but I want to go again. And like, I think I could shoot a deer. I think I'd feel bad, but the reward of all the meat
yeah.
is worth it.
mm,
And the deer jerky.
Deer jerky's so
Yes.
good. Deer jerky is so good. If I shot a deer, like 60% of that deer is
Yep.
turning into deer jerky.
Yep.
I'd have so much jerky. Plus, like jerky just doesn't like it's dried meat, so it doesn't go bad.
Yeah,
You can
exactly.
hold on to that shit for
Yep.
ages.
And the guy at work, because that's what he does. Basically, when we get shut down in winter, and he'll even use all his vacation beforehand, and people just bring him deer,
And processes.
processes it all, and then takes donations at work for
Deer
For
jerky
deer
and
jerky.
summer sausage.
deer
That's
jerky.
it.
He does the sticks, and he like loads them with jalapeno and cheese.
Yeah,
Boy.
that's common.
And he does I guess summer sausage is the bigger one. I guess
It's
and
like
then,
a
he does
sausage
deer
roll.
sticks. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's so good. It,
Mhm.
it is so good, and he charges like $15 for a bag of jerky. But
That's not horrible.
no,
How big's the bag?
it's a decent size. I mean, more than you're getting out of like
Oh, yeah.
Jack Links, and
Yeah.
and the pieces are normally like that long.
Mhm.
Because I love like turkey. I don't know
Oh,
if
no,
you've
that
ever had
sounds
that.
good.
It's so good, but that's expensive.
So they're local, by the way.
Oh, are they?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't know
Oh,
that.
I didn't know
I'll
that
bleep
either.
it. I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Are they really?
Yeah, because I ran into them like 4 years ago at the state fair, and they were just starting out. Like
Wow.
they
'Cause
were
they're
just starting a franchise.
they're in our break room.
Mm-hmm.
They're expensive.
Yeah, they had just
So good,
they
but
had
they're
just one
so
little booth at the state fair. I think it was 4 or 5 years ago.
I knew
And they were just starting a franchise.
I guess I don't know if you'll have to cut this because I'm not 100% sure, but are they local too?
I have no clue on that
Because I've seen them, or they were at the state fair, and then they also sponsor like a car at the racetrack.
Don't worry.
Almo-
I'll bleep all of it.
Well, I almost said what racetrack, but yeah, I don't
So
know.
we all know which one you're talking about
Yeah.
there.
I thought they were local. I didn't know.
Yeah, I have no clue on them.
That's cool.
I mean,
Where are they out of?
I have no clue. I just know they are. Well,
Well, I guess I
I
can't.
guess
I guess he couldn't have answered my question anyways.
one of us has to look into and figure out just how local they are. Like if they got like multiple
I'll
states
just-
of outreach, then we're fine.
I'll just bleep it. It's okay.
But
I really didn't know they were local. I thought
But
because I've seen them
I'm
at
putting
Casey's. You can buy like their biggest bag at Casey's, and
Moroccan noise.
it's like $28.
you should just come up with like a different like bleep tone, like on either every bleep or just every episode. Just have something different.
I'll think about it. I have a few sounds saved. Some I probably shouldn't use.
What's it say? Google AI.
Did we answer your
sometimes
question?
just misses.
No, a long time ago.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
yeah, the
Just making
question's
sure.
This was a springboard off of the question before all the trainings.
Oh yeah.
I guess talking about traveling, or
Or
we mentioned that originally. Where are you guys' bucket list travel items? I know all of us like have Japan like up there at the top,
yes.
but for every nerdy person, I mean Japan's just there.
Oh,
That's crazy.
this is yeah.
I mean that's still not local. Oh, that's
Yeah.
like super northern in the state too. So
I'll,
Okay, so you might not have to bleep that.
I'll just take.
I mean, you
care
can. Yeah, whatever. Bucket list places to travel.
I know it's dangerous, but I want to go through the Amazon forest.
that'd be pretty good.
Dude,
Pretty
that's
cool.
crazy because
Yeah.
there's still uncontacted people living there that
Yeah.
we've never spoke to.
Yeah, it's
That's
wild.
insane.
But I want.
It
For
would
some
be cool.
reason, I want to go.
Go and yoink the local wildlife. Have you guys
They're
seen
gonna
that,
yoink
that one
me.
guy on social media? I can't remember his name. I think it's like Fishing Garrett, I believe.
Uh-uh.
The guy that he lives or originally it was the Florida Everglades, where he just like walked through the Florida Everglades in the middle of the night, just like I don't know, just getting videos of the local wildlife. But he'd like reach down and like poke it on the head and just go boop. And it was like highly venomous creatures and
Jeez.
and is it alligators or crocodiles in Florida? It's alligators, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of Florida Gators.
And like he'd like take a video and like there'd be like 30 alligators like 10 feet away from him, just all staring at him. You can see the light reflection in their eyes.
yeah,
But-
the people that are born, like even people in Australia and stuff, they're just
oh yeah.
they're just different. I
Australia
mean, being
is-
born around it,
Australia's on my bucket list. Australia's like such a cool place.
Australia, yeah.
Um, and I want to go on a huge European trip. Um, see a whole bunch of different places in.
Oh yeah, and it's
all
so
around
easy
Europe.
to do it there too.
Mhm.
Everything's just right next to each other.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I have an aunt and uncle that live in Germany right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's always taking photos and sending them to our family group chat of like just went and summited this mountain here, today, or took the wife and kid over to Italy for a weekend trip. I'm like, bro, this is
Yeah.
the life right now.
So I don't know where I'd want to go. There's no like place I'm like I gotta go there.
No,
Not really.
man, there's so many in my mind.
I can't say I've gone anywhere that I just gotta visit. The only place that ever really intrigued me was Niagara, but I popped by there on a
Is
trip
what?
recently. Niagara.
Niagara. That'd be pretty cool.
Maybe the pyramids in Egypt. That might be pretty cool.
Yeah, those are pretty dope.
Yeah.
I've heard that being a tourist there though is tough.
Is it?
Just because it's such a high tourist area, like
That's fair.
all the negatives of being a tourist in a tourist area are like amplified by 10 there.
Well, that's even in. Well, I don't know if you're talking about the same thing, but like Aruba, it's basically they thrive off tourism,
Mm-hmm.
and so everything's jacked up prices and
It's that, but like I've heard like specifically in Cairo, like the locals are like extremely intense because they thrive because their whole, livelihood is off of tourism, and because it's also just a highly populated area that like it's extremely competitive for them, so they're always trying to,
they're like
you know,
shoving it in your face. Like,
kind of. That's what I mean, that's what I've heard. I've never
Yeah,
been there, so
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
well, there was one shop in Aruba where we went to. We were on like this main road of a bunch of them, and we walked like a block over, and it was like empty, and there was the one store, and that lady would not let Kyler leave. Like,
mm-hmm.
I mean, she got her. Kyler bought like 2 or 3 dresses from her.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's not like they were only maybe I don't know $10 a piece,
Oh,
so it's
okay.
not terrible.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she was like, "Oh, come on, everything she can."
Yeah, yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah. When I went to Mexico,
Mhm.
well, I look Mexican,
Yeah.
so they didn't assume that I was a tourist or anything. But as soon as I said anything in English, they just lock in on me and like, hey, look at this, look at this. This would be awesome to go take to your family. Or oh, you have a son here, he would love this. And they just spring on you. They just go at you.
See, I do feel like I've seen a lot of videos of Japan being like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think pretty much anywhere. To be
Well,
honest.
yeah, anything that tourism. I
Yeah,
mean,
any
that's all they're
tourist
because
area.
even like Italy, that's how they were. It's like anything with vendors on streets, they're gonna try to get. Which, I mean, you gotta respect the hustle.
Yeah.
I mean, same thing with like even the state fair. I hate walking through the buildings with like the when you actually get to like all the businesses, like where they have the
Oh yeah, the
mattress, and
expo center.
I'm like, dude, I didn't come to the state fair to buy a $3,000 bed.
I was
Like,
gonna say, do they ever like? I
I,
can't imagine they make sales and something like that.
I have no clue.
But
I'm sure they make some. Otherwise, they wouldn't pay for a spot.
maybe like during the week when like retired people are going,
That's true.
Hmm.
because like no, exhausted mother with her 6 children are gonna be buying a brand new mattress or something like that.
We made one mad one year because Kyler's uncle went with us, and we talked. He was never gonna buy the bed, but we like talked to the dude for like 10, 20 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and we just were like, all right, and he got mad.
Oh, that happened. That's the same exact thing happened at the dealership when I bought my car 2.5 years ago. I was sitting there asking the insurance guy, or not the insurance guy, the warranty guy, like questions for like 45 minutes, trying to figure out all the warranties and everything like that. And then at the end of the day, we were like, well, I don't think we are. He rushed us out so fast,
Yep.
so fast. He was like, oh well, I got another couple waiting on me. So you guys have a great day. Here's my business card, and just shoot us out of his
Yeah,
office.
that we signed up for. You guys may have told this, but I've never said it on here. When we signed up, the things in the mall. It's like win this free. I think it was a free hot tub.
Oh,
And you drop your name in the
yeah,
box. You fill out the
yeah.
paper, drop your name in the box. Well, me and Kyler were like, yeah, we've never done this before. We both wrote our names and dropped it in the box. And then they call you. They're like, oh, you guys made it to the next stage. We're gonna set up an appointment for this person to come to your house. And they didn't say what for. Well, it's for he came to the house to sell us a like the osmosis like water filter
Mm. Yeah,
and
reverse
had this
Ah.
he
osmosis.
came in whole presentation. This is right after we bought this house. Like I entered for a free hot tub
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and he did his whole presentation. He's like, "Well, what do you guys think?" I was like, not right now. I was like, maybe later. He was mad. I was like, "You got a card?" He's like, "No, if you wanted it, you'd get it."
Oh,
Oh.
dude.
And left. I was like, "All right, see ya." like,
Yeah.
like I signed up for a free hot tub. I'm not spending $3,000 on a Osmosis Jones water filter. Like sure, it looks great if his all the stuff he did. I don't know how real that stuff is. I mean, you would probably know more about that because
Yeah.
he put I don't remember what chemical in the water, and one of it the water changes colors, and then the same water doesn't or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The filtered
Probably,
water, but
alkalinity and hardness test, if I had to guess.
probably
Yeah.
Was it like blue and pink?
maybe yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's what it was.
But
I mean, the systems work as they advertise it to. 99% of the time, is it necessary? No. Um, like yeah. There's some like water systems that I'd be
Sorry.
like, you'd probably want to extra treat your water, but
Impressive. That was.
because Kyler's parents have a like
Mhm.
it's like the extra faucet for filtered water,
Right.
which I've drank tap water my whole life. I don't. Well, and our old chemistry teacher, I think you guys had him in high school. He always said our water wasn't like we had some of the best water around here. And
That's a bleep.
Dude.
that was a complete accident.
I mean,
Whoops. I'm gonna shut up now.
this town has really good water now because there's a brand new water plant. Because the old one was not good. Um, as in the state said, you will fix this, this, and this, and this. And they're like, it'd be cheaper to build a new one. And they did.
Yeah, and we're paying for it.
Exactly.
Well, actually, I heard it's paid off, but they want us paying for other things.
It could be. I mean, I can't remember when the system was built. So
I'm so glad I moved away. My highest water bill, I think I told you guys, was like $350 for 1
Jesus.
month, and
that's
then
crazy high.
That's
yeah,
insane.
and then I told my parents, and they were like, "Sure, you don't have like a water leak or something?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "No," but I had someone come and check, and they were like, "No, you're good." And I was
Hmm.
like, "Dude, $350 for 1 month is
Did you ever have anything high like that again,
uh
or was that just
no, because I left.
Oh.
I left after that. I was like, yeah,
Yeah, because maybe.
Oh, was that here? Not.
yeah, that was here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I've maybe highest 150, but
My highest
And-
has been like 95 or something like that.
see, and mine's went down to in the 90s, and that's the lowest I've ever had,
Damn.
and that's still really high.
Mm.
Like I said, Kyler's parents now, granted, they're on well, so it's $30.
Yeah, it should be cheap. Super cheap.
But yeah, our water bill's insane. And it just keeps going up. Are they local?
Statewide.
God damn it.
I'll just bleep it just
They're
to be
Statewide?
localish.
I'll just
They're
bleep it.
state, they control like don't they control like the entirety of the state we live in?
Yeah, they've monopolized the entire state's electrical
Oh.
grid.
Rip.
Well, I'll just cut out that whole part because
Micah, stop doxing us.
Fuck it. Let's just go to.
You know damn well that one's
Dude.
local.
Fucking bitch.
that whole part's just getting cut
I
out.
think
I'm
he's
not
looking
even
for the
gonna go-
clickbaity short at this point.
No, I had to do.
Micah keeps doxing us.
Well,
All caps.
It's if the AI even chooses that short, chooses that part.
Yeah.
I feel like we've had enough reaction. It'll probably splice in a short somewhere.
Not if I cut it out.
That's true.
God damn it, Mike.
All right. Do you got another question? What are we at?
Damn.
What are we at?
I was about to say.
Well, I guess what are we
I was
at?
gonna say,
Minus
if you
like
can't-
10, 15 minutes probably.
probably around 10.
Here's
We
one-
are at 43, so we're at 33.
You think more for the trains?
I feel like. I mean, I don't know. We always go. Over
I'd say 10,
anyways, so it's
especially
no
with
big deal.
some of the stuff I
I
will
have
cut
no
out.
clue what we've talked about this whole episode.
Well,
Gonna have a
we've been
hell
trying
of
to
a
do is
time.
questions,
only
but
done-
then we just
Well, they're trains, but I mean that's what we want. We want a question and then kind of just let the flow of to where we live.
yeah.
Specifically.
Hey, we just released a short that said who would who's most likely to give away the most information or
yeah,
something.
that you're holding true.
And you were unanimously voted.
Yeah, I said me.
Yeah.
All right, Wayne. What's our next question?
Yeah, come on, Wayne.
Wayne.
Wayne. Wayne.
What would you create if there was going to be no judgment for it?
What would we
would you-
create?
Yes.
Create, damn.
That's a weird question.
That's a hard question.
So when you say no judgment, is like government can't come and try to take
No,
me
like
out.
there's no judgment for you doing what you're doing.
Oh, well, that's different.
What are you thinking of where legality becomes a problem? I was
Like a
thinking
water
of like
engine or something?
social. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you die for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's why I asked that. I was like,
You don't
if
mess
they,
with big
if-
oil.
yeah, if they're not coming after me, then I'll do that. But if they are, I'm not going near that.
Yeah. You don't mess with big oil.
Yeah.
That's how you disappear. This isn't really an answer, but I don't know. I think it was a YouTube short that came across my feed earlier today. Talking about kind of like the philosophy behind Frankenstein, like that
Mhm.
whole book and Frankenstein's monster and whatnot. And it was like just reading the book, you see Frankenstein as a doctor, but then understanding the book means you now understand that Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein is the monster and Frankenstein's monster is the victim. I don't know. I just thought that kind of tied in with the question that he asked.
So you'd
Alright.
want to be able.
It was something to say. I don't know.
No, no, dude, you're good. Don't worry. I don't know.
I don't
Yeah,
know
but
either.
as for creating I mean, yeah, honestly, creating alternative fuel engines would be really dope, like a water powered engine and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you'll get taken out.
That's true. That's
No,
true.
there's no judgment, so they don't care.
No, he said that I'm getting taken out.
Oh, still.
Yeah, get the exact wording. Hold on.
Well, did you have one, Wayne? Surely,
It
right?
says, "What would you create if you knew no one would judge it?" So,
So
that would
judge.
imply that if you did something that the government didn't like, they would probably, come after you.
But
Okay,
they
so-
wouldn't judge it, so why would they care? Right?
See, that's why I asked, because I was like, that was my thinking.
That was my thought.
Well,
Is
okay, I guess if you view it from that perspective, yeah.
Okay, I lock in that answer. You cannot copy my answer.
What, a water powered engine?
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Holy fuck!
I'm not creative.
Big
Damn.
ass fly.
What would I create? I don't know. I've never felt like I had an idea or like wanted to make
Better
something-
healthcare.
Oh, okay.
Honestly.
Lock it in.
Walking in.
Yep.
It's crazy. I don't know. I never felt like I thought like I wanted to make something, but I didn't because I was worried about being judged for it.
That's fair.
Like, I don't know. I also just do what I like. I don't really care about what other people think about it.
That's right.
That's true.
What about you?
Smart
do that.
answer.
Did you have an answer for that? Surely, right?
I guess I'd probably lean into more being who I am, because I've always struggled with how people view me, and trying to placate that, so I'd create the version of myself that I desire to be, and not be worried about other people's judgment of it.
Okay, that's deep.
Yeah, that.
That's-
Yeah,
that's super
that
deep.
took.
That is really deep.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thanks for
Yeah.
sharing. Yeah.
But okay, I have one question for that.
Yes.
Would that fix anything? Because, well, if you're worrying about other people's judgment, would it just fix it because you know they wouldn't judge you, or would you still worry about other people's judgment?
Oh yeah, I think that's a whole mindset type deal.
You get what I mean?
Like
But
you're saying, like, would I become myself because I knew people wouldn't judge me, and so I wouldn't be worried about their judgment?
yeah, like would you? Yeah, basically.
I think that's in essence what it would be. Yes, because like
I'm lost
my
at this
my
point.
my problem is like I'm always trying to. I guess something that I've learned about myself recently is I tend to try and be what I think people want me to be,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to just being myself. I've lately been trying to lean the other direction just so I can lead a happier life. Because when you focus too much on what other people think, you aren't true to yourself, and that leads towards
Well, and
anxiety, frustration,
in all
depression.
fairness, that's what our world's kind of built on nowadays.
Mhm.
And it's like
Yeah.
people also get caught up in it. Like I act a lot different at work around those people than I'm gonna act around my parents.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know, it's that
Yeah.
group mentality,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
but then yeah, just social media is just only pushes bad.
Oh yeah.
True. Yeah, social media has definitely done more harm than good in that kind of scenario.
Oh yeah,
But I also think like kind of Wayne's mentality, not to, downplay his mentality, but I think that's like not that far-fetched of a like thought process and like kind of a conniption to come up with. Like, because we're all in our mid-20s now, and I think that's kind of
Oh no,
your
I definitely.
early into mid-20s is kind of like where you're starting to form your own self, who
Yeah.
you actually are, because you spend your entire childhood, living up to some sort of expectation some way or another. And that's just kind of like that's how your childhood is. So then, getting out of your childhood and then kind of spending the first part, or for some people their entire 20s, then creating their own sense of self and trying to break away from constantly living on impressing other people. And for some people that's, I think, a much larger struggle, just based on their personality. But because I kind of resonated a little bit with what Wayne said, and there's definitely some stuff some things I did in my life that I don't think I would have otherwise done had it had I just like solely been living off of what I wanted to do, like stuff that I did to just maintain the approval of other people in my life.
yeah,
And I don't think that's like that uncommon of a thing, like, because it's pretty easy to think that, like, this is your problem alone, and nobody else can see, your issues. And everybody issues are unique for sure. But I think just about everybody kind of has to deal with that in some way, shape, or form.
see, I think my biggest problem is I don't know what I want to do, and I never have. There's never, yeah, I've never had to like, oh, I want to do this for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Besides like nothing. Like I mean, I would much prefer to sit at home and get paid, and do all the hobbies I want to do, but there's never been a job.
Well, I don't think. I think we were kind of misled in the thought process that there's a job out there that you're just gonna love. Because I don't think there's a job for it. There may be, but I think it's so rare that most people don't find a job that they just wake up and are like, this is it. This is what I'm supposed to be doing or whatever. You find a job that you align with enough that you don't hate it so much that you almost like hate waking up to a degree. But like you're never gonna love what you do all the time because there's days where you wake up and you're just like, why the hell am I doing what I'm doing? Because it's just you're against a wall or something and it's just stressful and you hate it. But I think trying to find something that gives you some level of joy is understandable, but I also think you can't be hunting this entire time looking for something that doesn't really exist for many people. Some people could find it. I'm not saying
Yeah.
you shouldn't try to find it, but at some point you just have to plant your feet and get going and just accept that this isn't something that you super love, but it pays the bills and it's not awful and sometimes you enjoy it. But
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I think there's this mindset that, adults want to give to children to like inspire, hope and all that. That's like the whole follow your dreams mindset.
Yeah.
Um, which I don't want to say that like shouldn't exist because that sounds extremely pessimistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I couldn't imagine making my hobbies a career. I like the fact that my hobbies aren't my career because at one point I like when I realized that what I was doing in college, as a mechanical engineering major, when I realized that wasn't for me, part of me was like, I love cars. I like working on cars. What if I go be a mechanic? And my mom was like, hey now, let's I mean that's fine, but are you sure that's what you want to do? Like, are you absolutely sure? And I think I don't think I would have loved it as much as 19-year-old me thought. Um, I think I think the sense of fulfillment is what you really got to look for in a long-term career.
Yeah.
And that one, that's not something that's just found. I don't really think it is. I think it's something that you got to nurture. Because, like, my line of work that I do now, I never would have thought that that's what I wanted to do. Working in
Same for
Yeah.
me.
water production. But now that I'm doing it, I think I could do it for the rest of my
Because
life.
yeah, I'd never touched a welder before this job. They said they'd teach me, but and that's like my thing is like I just don't like how much time I have to spend there to be able to live outside.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And then that's my other problem is all my hobbies, every hobby I've ever had, I'm like, how can I make money doing this hobby?
Hmm.
I feel like that's kind of a bad mindset. Like and
Well,
and then like my 3D printer, I bought it to try to make money. Never have. I still 3D print, but I'm like, man, I really need to sell these, and I don't.
I've noticed that of you,
I do.
especially with your newest endeavor with
Yeah, the rugs.
the rug making. And that was yeah, that's something that I don't understand just because I've never attempted and I don't think I ever will try to make hobby or make money off of the hobbies that I do. So, I don't know, that was just a difference in mindsets that I've seen between the two of us.
I just can't. That's straight where my mindset goes. If I'm buying it, it's like, how can I make money off of it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It could end up being a good thing. Never
Yeah.
know, but
I mean, it definitely has its place, but at some point you also have to have a hobby where you just
yeah.
intentionally it's like this is
Mhm.
a money pit, it is what it
Well, and
is, but
that's
it's where I go to have fun and
That's all of
relax.
my hobbies.
well, and I sort of feel like that's where video games come in. But I mean, I've even tried to stream before, but I really don't do that anymore. But that's like the one thing I just like doing,
Mhm.
Mhm.
even though video games suck right now.
I think
Mm.
being financially motivated on a hobby is not a bad thing, as long as you're not, as long as it doesn't cross the line into obsessiveness. I
Yeah.
think once you're like obsessed about it, where you're like actively pushing things away because you're like, there's no way I can make money off this. I think once you get to that level, it may start to become a little unhealthy. But if you don't reach that level, then
Well, and I guess for me, also at least they've been like not really that expensive in the bigger picture. So it's like if I don't end up making money, it's like, well, it may have been a stupid buy, but
Mhm.
it's not like our plasma table. It's not like obviously that was over $20,000. So that's something. It's like yeah, we got to make money,
Yeah.
not
Mhm.
a you know $800 3D printer. It's like which I still want to make money, but I'm still paying on that.
I also feel like too, if you push your hobby to be a monetary thing, it's it stops being a hobby. After a certain point, it becomes a job,
Mhm.
and you lose the benefits of the hobby category.
But I also see it as like you wouldn't you think you'd enjoy it a lot more like if that's what you love to do and you were making money?
Well,
Mm.
as long as it stays small scale, yes. But when you start to get too big, it becomes a second job because then you've got stress. You got to make timelines. You got to meet
Yeah, I could see
orders.
that.
You got to manage your production speed. You got to manage your monitor, your
Yeah, I guess once it becomes
products.
a burden, like
Yeah, literally becomes a job instead.
nice.
Did you get that?
Solid.
Damn.
Nice.
You just.
But like once it becomes like, yeah, like small scale of like, oh, I have this much time to make these 3 products versus,
I've got
oh crap,
10
I got to
orders
make
this
100 in
Mhm.
2 days.
Yeah. I mean, it boils down to like the responsibility and the restrictions and how much of your time is taken up. I mean, and that's different for everybody. I mean, some people love that restriction and love having this set out like framework that they have to work within, and some people absolutely hate it. So,
I say like I like it for our signs. If I have a bunch of signs to make,
Mm-hmm.
it's fun while I'm doing it. But like to work up to actually go do it is hard.
Yeah.
mhm.
I mean, it's the same thing with like working out. And my biggest problem is doing it after work. I like working out, but to do it,
I need to start hitting the gym.
I do
I'm
too.
really bad
You
about
just
it.
structure your workouts so it's interesting.
Problem is I'm not. I've worked out, but I haven't done enough of it to know.
Okay,
Like, what do you mean? Like, are you talking about like?
so I am getting back into the habit because I had to take 6 weeks off because I messed up something on my shoulder. But a lot of what I was doing at the time was the days that I really don't want to work out. So like on like a Friday or something like that, I would use the caveman side of my brain and be like, I'm gonna go do arms because that's fun. And so you kind of have to like almost play your brain a little bit to be like on the days where you have the most motivation to go work out, you put the task you like doing the least. And on the days you have the least
Yeah.
amount of motivation, do the task that you like doing the most. So like for me, I really enjoy, working out the bicep. It's fun. So you put that on a day you don't want to go, and it kind of makes you want to go because you want to work out that muscle group.
Yeah, I seen a good. This dude had a good like and this is Joe Rogan, but well, the guest he had on, he worked at like this cat litter. He filled trucks up with cat litter at night, so in the morning they could you know ship off. And I think he said there were like 50-pound bags of cat litter. So he'd do it like he'd you want to lift with your legs, so he'd lift with his legs, and then once he got tired or the next day he'd be like, well, I'm just gonna only use my arms today and work out my arms. I'm like, that's a cool mindset. Use your job too. He's like, yeah, it just turned into a my job was just me working out. They were paying me to work out essentially. I'm like, that's a cool mindset.
Like I don't know
Yeah, that's
exactly
pretty
how
sick.
your work flows, but you could probably potentially maybe do a little bit of
A
that.
little bit. It's not. I used to pick up like the doors to the thing I build, but ergonomically, that's not good. It messed up my wrists because it was like holding the 50-pound door like out here.
Oh.
That messed up your wrists.
Oh yeah, I don't know what it was. One day it just started because I did it for months, probably maybe even a year. It started my left wrist started hurting real bad, and I picked it up and I felt something shift.
Hey.
So
Ooh.
I was like, well, that's not supposed to do that. And the guy I worked with, I was like, hey, come look at my wrist when I do this. And he said this bone right here, whatever that bone's called, it just went bloop and then popped right back up.
Wee.
I was like,
Ooh.
yeah, I probably should
Yikes.
stop doing that. And I've even noticed, like, I don't know if you can tell, like this one's way more bonier than this one,
Oh yeah.
and it
Yeah.
feels different. It doesn't hurt anymore.
Huh.
But yeah, I was like, I don't know what it was because you would think
How thick
like,
was the thing you were lifting?
oh, it's like a door frame, like for don't dox yourself. It was okay, a door frame for like a tractor cab, I guess. For
Yeah,
like
that's safe.
yeah.
Doxing.
Well, I was trying everything in my power to
Not
not.
say the business name.
I mean, I guess even where I work, it's worldwide, so I guess it wouldn't matter too much. What?
It makes
No,
me
no, you're good.
that intrigues me though that happened because I mean I'm not doing it every day like you're saying, so maybe it just wore out quicker. But the stuff I mess with is like that thick, and like you're talking if you're messing with like a 1/4 inch unit, so it's an inch unit but 1/4 inch glass on each side. Well, 1/4 inch glass is 3 pounds per square foot, and some of those things are 60 by 70. And I move them with my dad. I mean, granted, we tend to use suction cups, so I guess that maybe changes the
Well, yeah, I
loading
don't know if it
point.
was because I was describing the metal, and I don't know. It's probably like that big around,
Mm.
so I don't know. I've always kind of felt like my wrists are weak though. I don't know because I also like even one day I had to lift this bucket of parts up, and I felt it going out. So I like nope, not doing that. I could just have bad wrists.
Well,
I'm
you
not. I'm
held a
not very
controller
strong.
a lot, right, in your younger years? Like a controller?
Well, yeah,
I wonder if that maybe is like giving you like a small like amount of
or
like maybe carpal
maybe I
tunnel.
beat my schmeat too much.
Okay.
There it is.
Yeah,
I was wondering how long we were gonna go before that was made.
No, yeah, I don't know. I don't like. I couldn't recall anything in my childhood that.
Oh,
You know what? Well, I didn't break my wrist. But
oh yeah.
I did break my arm, or
You fractured or something? I
I
remember
like
you had
it
something.
was like a small fracture. It wasn't even like that serious. I mean, it was enough to put me in a cast.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't remember what it was. I wonder if that has
I
anything to do with
remember.
it.
Yeah, it could.
Huh.
It's a memory I forgot about. My parents didn't even take me straight to the hospital. We went. They made us go eat it. Or no, that was when I tore my meniscus. I think.
That's local.
Is it?
Yeah, that's
Whoops.
local.
I didn't know that.
Well, it is what it is, man.
I didn't know that.
I mean, they're statewide, but they're local.
No. Rip.
So I don't
Rip.
know. I mean, they're statewide, so
I'll take
do
it
with
out.
it.
I'll take it out.
Whoops. All right, I'm just
Damn
gonna
it,
say
Micah.
I'm just gonna never say a business name ever again.
You keep saying
Good.
business chains that are like so close to not being local, but are. Like, it's like the 4th or 5th business now that you've done that with.
Then, have either of you broken a bone?
Nope, not one.
Have you?
No.
Like I said, I don't even know that I broke it all the way.
Was
Like
it?
I think it was just like
Were you
a
playing like soccer and landed weird?
yeah. I fell. My injuries aren't interesting because even when I tore my meniscus, the ball rolled out of bounds. I was just trying to stop.
Oh.
And I
So you
felt
just took a wrong step and
I was just trying to stop, and I felt it pop. And I went,
Ugh.
so I sat out. I was like, okay, that felt weird. And I tried to go back in, and we were facing it was in a league, but we were facing the younger team, and one of the kids dribbled at me, and I had to like side shift, and I was like, nope, not doing that.
yeah, the only real injury I've had is when I burnt my leg. Which you not know about that?
Was that you from your
From a dirt bike incident.
right? It fell on you, or you fell over?
Yeah, it just
I think I've heard you say it.
it just washed out, so I lost traction. It slid out on the dirt
Ugh.
and it laid
See-
down on my legs.
See, I think the worst one I've had is when I got attacked by the dog.
Oh yeah, that required stitches, didn't it?
Yeah, and I should have never done that. I should have just super glued it, to be honest. Not worth it. Not worth the money.
Is that the scar there on your arm, or?
No, that's like poison ivy
Oh
from my grandma's house. No, I have this.
Wait,
You want to zoom in on this?
yeah.
Like this, that scar.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the spots he bit me because he also bit me here
Damn.
and somewhere in my arm. But that was probably the worst one.
You got messed up by that dog.
But yeah, stitches wasn't worth it. A couple $1,000, like 1,500, I think.
You don't remember how much I ended up paying for my treatment
Burn
of my
sounds way
leg,
worse
but
though.
It's not fun. I mean, it completely roasted all my nerve endings, so it's not like I felt it at the time.
I guess that's true.
Because I didn't even go to the hospital until like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours later when my mom noticed it and she was like, you're going in. And so, because I was gonna go home. All of my parents were camping out at the or my parents and my siblings were camping out at the out at their land back when we still lived in town. and I was gonna go home and take care of the dogs. And I was like, I'll just stay at home at that point because I was, I don't know, 19, 20. It was when COVID made me move back in with my parents, and yeah, and then my mom noticed my leg was all weird.
Like
And
bubble up.
well, no. So I was wearing long pants that day, and it was like the back of my pant leg was wet because of like pus and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And so she made me roll it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I think I rashed my leg earlier when it slid across the ground, under the bike." And she's like, "How about you lift that pant
Oh,
leg
so
up
you
for a
didn't even
second?"
know.
No,
You
I
hadn't
didn't
even
know.
looked at it.
Yeah. Well, I had looked at it, but I just thought it was just like a road
Like,
rash,
yeah.
And so I lifted it up, and she's like, "Oh, bro, no, no, that's not a rash, chief. That's a burn, and it's yeah." So went to the hospital.
Yeah, I'd rather get bit by a dog.
Oh yeah,
The
definitely.
but like all in all, it wasn't that bad. Like daily life with that healing wasn't bad. The only problem was they gave me these like medical sheets called Meta Honey. It was like these
Mm.
honey paper sheets that would like, and you put it on my leg and then, wrapping around it
Mm-hmm.
and needed to be changed every 3 days. So I had to like make extra care that I didn't get my leg wet because any kind of, like infectious bacteria would like that's perfect grounds for breeding there, and I could have lost my leg.
Yeah.
So you had to like be wary of that for I don't know, it was like 6 weeks or something like that. And then whenever those Meta Honey sheets needed to be changed, um, those had so my insurance didn't cover like the gel that I could have gotten instead, so I had to get these paper sheets, and they would like stick to the leg. So then like every 3 or 4 days, it'd have to get peeled off. And it was horrible pain.
I bet.
Oh, it was horrible pain.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I tried doing it myself the first time and I couldn't. I just had to like lay down and have my mom just and it was it was horrible. So other than that it was fine. That was just knowing every 3 or 4 days I was gonna have to deal with
Do-
immense
do
pain
it
for
again.
a couple minutes. You guys have any injuries? Any
No
bad
serious
injuries? No?
injuries?
No, I won't say.
My worst
Sheltered
injury
little
came
lives.
from me when I was young and stupid. Like I'm talking like little. I
Little?
had a dump truck that had a metal base in it, and my dumbass had the bright idea of sitting in it and rocking back and forth in it for whatever reason.
Hmm.
And in my house, there's a wall, and it had a wood piece on it to act like a buffer, I guess. Did a horrible job. But I went over and went too far and went to the side and actually slit my head open.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
I felt pain, and I was probably like 5 or under.
Mhm.
And so I just felt the pain, and I went crying to my mom. And when she turned around, she said there was just blood pouring down the side of
Oh
my
my
head.
goodness.
So I got rushed to the ER at like 5, and I got glue in my hair.
No,
They
did they
glued it
staple
shut.
it?
No, they glued
Just
it.
glue?
Just glue. It was. I don't think it was severe enough to need staples, but it was enough to be visibly
Yeah.
looking not great because there's just so much blood around your head. And then there was one other instance where I got taken to the ER as well, and I had like I guess like gardening gloves or whatever on, and I had steps up to the back door, and it was just steps, no railing, nothing. My hand slipped off the handle and I went down like 5 steps. So it was probably like a 5 foot fall, but I went down and my mom freaked out because it looked within a couple minutes, it looked like you had stuffed a golf ball under my skin.
Ooh.
But luckily, that means it's fine because if it goes in, it's worse. If it goes out, that means you're like, I guess your skull hasn't been broken yet. To where if
Okay.
it
Where was
goes
this
in
at?
my house,
No, like on your body.
oh, like forehead.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. My mom freaked out and she called my dad back because he was going out to do something. So,
I did that once playing basketball on a concrete court. The my old friend we were playing with, and he dribbled and like he went the other way, and he somehow stepped on my shoe. So I fell and I banged the back of my head on the concrete, and I had like a big old goose egg. And yeah, I felt fine. They just said it was a mild concussion.
I was gonna say I've had one concussion before. I was out at my grandparents' house. Um, and they had this really weird like three-wheeled scooter. It was like something built in like the 80s that like isn't replicated nowadays. But like it's like this three-wheeled scooter where like the back of it is like independent, so like it has two wheels on the back. But then like the seat and the whole front of the scooter like leans,
Okay.
but the back of it doesn't. It's really weird. It was made because like three wheelers in that era were really bad about tipping, really bad. So this was their like way to try and remedy that issue. And I don't know, I was probably 14 or so, and they have like this hill right on the edge of their property. And so I was driving down this hill, and it had a little speedometer on it, so I tried to see how fast I could go. And at the end, it has like it like curves, and it has this like water runoff trellis. So like it curves, and then it like goes up, and then like straight back down, and then it's just like the road. So I remember I was bombing down this hill, just trying to see how fast I could go on this thing, and I had done this like 4 or 5 times. And the last time I was lasered in on that speedometer trying to see how high I could go, and I don't remember how fast it was up there. It was in the like upper 20s. I think I got close to 30. And look up, and the turn is right there. So I like grab a handful of brakes and like lean it, trying to like get it over, and it was just too fast. So it just spilled over, and I fell off and bounced the back of my head off the ground and dug the right side of the scooter into the ground. So I wheeled it back up the hill. And thank God my grandpa was gone for some reason, because like my grandpa's like super particular of his stuff, like very careful with everything. Oh, he would have been so angry. So my grandma saw it first, and she's like, "All right," and I was like, "Yeah." I was like, I don't know. I feel weird. I hit my head on the ground, and I don't feel right now. And she's like, "Okay, well, it's probably a concussion. So sit down in that chair, have a glass of water. Do not fall asleep." I was like, "Yes." And she was like, "And in a couple hours, you're gonna go take care of that scooter before Grandpa gets home." I said, "Okay."
See,
So
I had a similar incident. We were at the senior center, and I think my cousin brought a ripstick.
yeah.
I had never rode a ripstick, but I wanted to try. And on tile floor, it kicked out from under me. I slammed it into the tables, landed right on my tailbone on the tile floor.
Ooh.
I don't know how old I was, but I was so embarrassed. It was my whole family there. I think I just laid there with my hand in my arms, face down for probably a good 30 minutes to an hour.
Dang.
like I didn't get up till we were leaving.
Everybody in your family's like, "Is he dead?"
They were definitely
No.
picking on me the whole
Alright.
time too.
Oh yeah.
It was yeah. Or another one, I was trying to keep up on a scooter. I've told you about the rock in my skin. I think it's a rock at least, but I was trying to keep up with two people on bikes on a scooter,
Mm-hmm.
and we turned around the corner on some asphalt,
Mm-hmm.
and it just slid out from under me.
I remember as a kid, I skinned up my whole left knee one time. So the house I grew up in, there's a church just across the street with a parking lot. And so I remember I had this bicycle, um, and I was just like riding around the parking lot, trying to like see how like fast I could go and how much lean I could get on it, and it had pegs. The bike had pegs on the front and back. And I remember I leaned just a little too much, and that peg hit that asphalt and just dug right on it.
Yep.
And it spun that bike out from under me, and my whole left knee just right across the asphalt. Yeah, I remember like limping that bicycle back, and I was like laughing about it. So I guess it didn't hurt that bad at the time. I was like 11 or 12.
See, yeah, road rash.
And yeah, like there was just blood dripping all down my leg, and yeah. And there was definitely some asphalt in there that needed to get taken
Yeah,
out.
that's what I said. I think that's what that is, but because there was like a bigger hole there,
Mm-hmm.
and I never cleaned it out. I
Y'all,
mean, I washed it all off, obviously, and like bandaged it up, but I
y'all
wasn't
have any
digging in there.
pencil graphite anywhere, like under the skin or anything like that?
No.
No. I got a piece right in my knee, my right kneecap. I remember it was the second year of Boy Scout summer camp. I forgot what merit badge was it? Astrology. No, astronomy. Astronomy. Astronomy, not astrology. That'd be a wild merit badge to have.
Yeah.
The astronomy one. Well, so that was like a two-parter where there was like the classroom portion during the day. That was boring as all get out. And then like the night portion where, they set up the telescope and you go and, see all the
Constellations.
yes, constellations, thank you. The word just right out of my mind. But so we were sitting there in the classroom going over the first portion of it, and I had a mechanical pencil, just like, like in my mouth, like just biting with my teeth. And I was just sitting there like crouched over, and I just dozed off with that mechanical pencil still in my teeth, and I just bam. It went right into my knee, which then like shot me back up and broke the piece of graphite off. And still, so
That was a curveball.
15 years
Yeah.
later, I still got that little piece of graphite, little piece of
I
gray stuck in my kneecap.
I thought it was gonna be like somebody stabbed you with a pencil.
No, self-inflicted. Self-inflicted. I dozed off, fell asleep.
I say I still have the eraser challenge. I can still see the remnants of a scar.
I remember when they came into that classroom to do the presentation on like don't do this,
Yeah.
and the principal or assistant principal or whatever was sat right next to you. I just remember you covered it.
You
with
have
your
it covered
Yeah,
camera.
because
up.
I had
But
like 3. I only see the middle one anymore. But
it's wild that you would do that.
yeah, we did. I didn't ever do it, but once with my uncle, we did the ice cube and salt.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, we had a square piece of ice cube, and square piece of ice cube.
Yeah.
So weird. I swear, though, he had like that much of an indent in his skin, the whole square, and that kind of freaked me out at first, because like,
Yeah.
what if it stays like that?
Wild.
Oh, actually, I think I know my worst injury. Well, besides probably my knee. Playing soccer, of course. I was shielding the ball, like so there was a defender or the opponent on my back, and my goalie was coming to get the ball, and he got mad because he couldn't get around me, and he shoved me
Yeah.
as my keeper was sliding in,
Oh.
and he kneed my back
Oh.
right on my ribs. So I think he bruised my ribs.
Ooh.
That's the worst pain I probably ever felt.
Mm.
Because sneezing, coughing, breathing, everything is miserable.
With a bruised rib.
Yeah, that was probably one of the worst things for me.
Mm-mm.
I would never wish that on anybody.
Jeez.
I'm glad it didn't break because there's also nothing you can do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That. Yeah.
Ribs is just like, yep.
You just gotta let it heal.
Yeah.
Because even broke ribs, well, they just maybe wrap your whole.
Yeah. So I
And
mean,
even
if it's like a clean break, sometimes they'll have to like reset it, like put it back in
oh
place.
my god, that'd be terrible.
And then after that, they just wrap it up. And let it refuse itself back together. Basically, that's all they can do.
Yeah. So I remember now. I did get an injury where I fell and there was some foundation that my dad laid,
Mhm.
and I think I might have been like 6. I was running around playing outside. I was running and I slipped and just sliced my arm just open, and I remember at first I could just see the inside of my hand, and I was like, "Oh, yo!" I ran in crying to my mom. She just got some super glue, fucking
See,
taped
that's
it
what
up, wrapped it, and I'm good. No
that's what I
scar,
should have
no
done with
nothing.
my. That's what I'm telling you. I should have
Yeah.
done that with my dog bite.
Yeah, but that sucked because I couldn't write in school
Yeah,
or
well, that's how
anything.
I felt
So
when I
'Cause you're
when
was
I
lucky.
when I
fucking
broke
yeah.
my hand. I guess I did have a dog bite. I was at my aunt's house, and she had a cocker spaniel.
Mhm.
And I think it was a mix, but she's taking a shower, and I'm out in the living room, and she used to collect like frog stuff, and she had a little frog stuffed animal, and he started chewing on it, and I was like, "Hey, is he supposed to chew on this?" And she's like, "No, can you take it away from him?" Well, dude bit me, and I just remember I could like he bit me in my palm, and I could like push up back here, and I could see my skin through it, and they didn't do anything really. I think I just hydrogen peroxide and they wrapped it. But yeah, that was gross.
Yeah.
Do you guys see you know who Tyreek Hill is?
Oh, dude,
I heard
his leg was broken clean. Yeah, it was like Conor McGregor level leg break. You remember you see that one where his leg was like all
and
flopped over?
and then he stepped on it like 3 times, and it just kept. It reminds me like that old basketball player. That was like one of the first big injuries I think I've
where
ever
like
seen
his
in sports,
shin
where his
popped.
bone was
Yeah.
out.
Did you ever see a video like it was of some gymnast? I don't know if it was at the or it was Olympics or if it was just a tournament, but she landed wrong, and she landed wrong in such a way that her weight was behind her feet,
Oh,
so her knees went
Her
backwards.
legs.
Oh, yeah.
There was a really famous video of a track racer doing that, like they were running like the 100 meter or something like that, and it was like the sideways view at the finish line, and it was this person's like second to last step over the finish line, and you could see that like their knee was like locked out right when they took that step down, so you could see their knee just.
Oh my god!
So, well, and it's because there's all these memes of Tyreek Hill because he started like clapping and smiling right after it happened,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like that all these memes of him just like this is the happiest dude to get injured ever. Like he's like cheering in the. And there's also memes of because I think he has a few kids with a bunch of different women, and there's this picture of like 12 different nurses that are all pregnant, and he's like the nurse staff after treating Tyreek Hill. But yeah, he just even like Conor McGregor. I mean, like yeah, those people are badass athletes, but it's like just they're just like sit there and like hold it,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no like grimace or
Yeah, which I
which and
think
it's a lot of adrenaline, but
yeah, if I remember correctly, a snap in that area of your leg like isn't. That being said, it's still leg shear, so but I think that's like not a very painful like bone break just because it's not like really other than like your calf behind. It's not really like pulling on any muscle because you don't have any like muscle like on the front of your shin. So when it's kind of like dangling there, it's not like pulling a muscle.
yeah,
Like you know how like femurs are one of the worst
yeah.
Oh yeah.
and most painful leg breaks because when it breaks and that bone starts pushing, it's pushing on a muscle group. Which I've seen a few femur breaks. They're not pretty
I don't even
because
want.
the femur is a very common one to get broken in motocross. Because when you go down like on the first lap and somebody runs over your leg,
Yeah.
just
Well, that one kid, I won't say his name. We all know him. I played soccer with him. He broke his fibula and tibia. That sounded painful, but we were little kids too, so I don't want to say his
Oh,
name.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
you'll have to remind me.
short, got buff.
Okay.
Oh, you just say it. I'll believe it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was terrible. Because then, like, yeah, his like dad came over, had to pick him up, and they left instantly.
Oh,
yeah.
That is what he broke,
I
right?
forgot
But
he had a
I'm
I
pretty sure
think
it was his
so.
yeah,
fibula.
he had a
tibia.
huge leg break, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I was like, oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
I doubt I've ever been in that much pain.
Yeah, that's one reason I'm glad I never did really stupid crap as a kid to risk bone breaking.
Mm-hmm.
But
Like I said, one of my worst injuries is getting bit by a dog I lived with. That's so sad.
It's crazy.
So disappointing. It got my adrenaline pumping though, because it didn't really hurt. And then, but I threw up. Like I got like so like I don't know. Once I got, because like I said, I grabbed him because he'd seen people, and I don't know what he was gonna do. Because not my dog, but my roommate's dog. And then he chased me into the street, and then he went across the street, and I walked back to the house, and then once he got like across from the house, he trotted on over. I opened the front door. He walks right in. Like, you douchebag. But yeah, once I started sitting down, it was like, you get all like shaky, your adrenaline start wearing off. It made me throw up. But it didn't really
man.
hurt.
So that was like insane adrenaline dump then.
Yeah. Well, because he got out. I don't even remember how he got out. But yeah, it was the 100th anniversary for our town. Like I said, yeah, I couldn't get him back in, and then I just grabbed him, and he turned around and bit me like 9 times in like 0.2 seconds.
Glad you found that hilarious.
I honestly I thought you caught him. I was about to
I
cheer
almost
for
did.
you.
I have this joint problem going on in my pinky right now, where like my pinky will like lock up. So that's what happened. Like as I reached for it, like my hand kind of did some funky feeling.
Do you guys have any like movement problems? Like for me, like if I go any higher than this with this arm, my shoulder starts to like
Should probably
hurt.
get that checked out.
Nah, it's
That does that for push-ups. I can't do push-ups. I don't know if it's just because I'm weak. I don't think I'm doing form wrong, but it kills my shoulders. I can't do
Are
it.
you doing push-ups like this?
I don't know.
Because the proper form of push-up is to go
Yeah,
like
it's
this.
like
Yeah.
you just do like this, right?
Yeah, because usually when I'm
Yeah.
doing them,
You-
like
you want your elbows going back towards your
yeah,
versus out.
I mean, like I said, it's probably just because I'm
Yeah.
weak.
because when I'm doing them, it's usually my right arm again, but like my elbow. After like 10, it just starts to like hurt on the inside of the elbow.
Huh.
So I don't
Joint
know.
issues.
My problem is my
I feel
wrist
like I have
when
the
I do
same
that.
thing
Yeah.
as Connor sometimes. Sometimes my pinky, like it'll get like there, and then it's like I either have to straighten it back out, or if I force it down, it really hurts.
Yeah. For
But I don't-
me, yeah, I can't like
It only ever happens at work.
ball my fist in my left hand right now because like I'll get something from like this knuckle like way down to like here. We'll just like lock in place, and so like I kind of have to like force it back open, and it's not like the most egregiously painful feeling in the world, but it's not a good feeling.
Yeah. I don't think I have any joint.
The worst thing that I have is when I was in 7th and 8th grade, I did cross country and track, and I'm guessing something with my running form was off, but since I was doing running every day, I can't run now without the risk of waking up tomorrow with my heels feeling like I'm standing on a knife.
Ooh.
Just your heels. I wonder if you,
It's just my heels.
because I used to have is it called tendonitis?
Yeah, tendonitis. Yeah, I know
Like
what you're
in
talking
your
about.
heels.
Oh, I think you can get that anywhere because some guy
Well,
at
it's
work
just a
got it.
tendon.
I can't remember. I had it in my heels, but like I always did these like stretches, like you put your toes. I did it on stairs. You put your toes on the
I know what
stairs and
you
you kind of like bounce on them,
mean.
or against. You put your foot against the wall, and you know,
You go,
Right.
like
yeah,
that movement.
yeah.
I-
Because
I
I, had
think
it. I don't. I had it in one of my heels, and I don't remember what it may have been soccer. Honestly, I couldn't tell
Probably.
you.
I don't think it was that. It may have been partially that, but I don't
Mhm.
think it was fully that. I think it was my running form because my low back also got really tight from running. So I think I was just not transferring the pressure from taking each step properly throughout all the
Yeah.
series of joints.